All right, good morning, Sebbies. To start this lesson off, we're not going to do any warm-up problems, but I would like you to write down lesson 89. We're talking about diagonals, interior angles, exterior angles. And the first thing I'd like you to do is draw a pentagon. And hopefully everyone understands how to do that. Five-sided object, polygon. So you just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then how many triangles are there? So we want to draw diagonals. And right now, you just pick a point, doesn't matter what, and see how many diagonals. Well, this one's already connected, so that's not a diagonal, but there's a diagonal and there's a diagonal. And why are we drawing this? Because we're going to figure out how many interior angles are inside. Well, you guys know that the interior angles of a triangle is 180, but what you need to know is that the interior angles of any polygon is the number of triangles you can draw from one vertex, and then multiply it by the number of triangles that you have. And so you have 1, 2, 3. So you just take 180 times 3, and you get 540 degrees. And that's how you figure out how many degrees are in the inside of any polygon. So instead of having to memorize all that, it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. Now, if we move on to the next question, it says, from one vertex of a regular hexagon, how many diagonals can be drawn? So right now, if you could write in your notebook, draw this nice hexagon. I want to see how many diagonals you can draw from one vertex, kind of just like last problem. All right, and so hopefully you can do any of these angles, any of these vertices. So you just go like this. That's already formed, so that's not a diagonal, but you have this one, this one, this one. All right, and then to figure out the sum of the interior angles, you just count up the triangles, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you take 180 times 4, and you get your 720 degrees. So once again, that's talking about all of these angles added up together. Now, it says, Mara inscribed a regular hexagon in a circle. Find the measure of each angle of the regular hexagon. Well, first off, I bet you can't even read that. Okay, so I'll change the color. But I need you to write down regular polygons, because to be a regular polygon, I need you to know two things. The first thing about regular polygons, all the sides are equal. All the sides are equal. The other thing about a regular polygon like this, all angles are equal. And so anytime you hear regular polygon, you know all the angles and all the sides are the same. And if we actually use last example for this example, you found out that there's 720 degrees in the whole hexagon. So that and that and that and that and that and that. Then hopefully you guys know if it asks for each interior angle, since it's a regular hexagon, you just have to divide it by the number of angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. And so when you divide it, just go all the way out, and we're going to have 120 degrees equals each interior angle. Now, I would like you to draw a quadrilateral and one of its diagonals and find out the sum of the interior angles. Hopefully you guys know that a quadrilateral is how many sides? 4. your lateral can look like this. Probably looks a lot better than mine, but hopefully you guys know. Oh yeah, 180 then, times 2 triangles. And there you go. So that's the first concept you want to understand is how do you get the interior angles of any polygon? Next thing you want to know, what is a regular polygon? All the sides and angles are the same. And then the third thing you want to learn is the sum of the exterior angles. And as crazy as this diagram looks, if you could draw this in your notebook, that would be great. To figure out the sum of the exterior angles, hopefully you guys think that this is the easiest thing ever. The sum for any polygon, when you extend the lines like this, is always 360. It doesn't matter if it's a hexagon, a pentagon, an octagon, it's always 360. So then to figure out each exterior angle, since it's a regular hexagon, all you have to do is divide it by 6, and then you get 60. So once again, to find the sum of any exterior, it always equals 360. Then you just divide it by the number of angles to figure out each angle. And that's all we have for you today. So if you please want to go, I would like you to complete do DEF. Okay, there is an F. It's just not there. And let's check out the stars. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So there are 10 start for today. So if you could just do the start and those letters, that would be great. So thank you so much for your time. Happy solving.